right, guys, welcome back. So, we learned yesterday that Sal ate a big apple, and we wrote our sentence about him eating that really big apple. So, we have Sam, Sal, the narrator. I wonder who's next. Let's read to find out. Sam and Sal and I munched on our apples and looked at Pam. We heard a funny noise. It was Pam's tummy. It was growling. She raised an eyebrow at the apple man. You sound hungry, he said. Go on and pick a special apple. Pam picked up one and then another. She looked at every apple in the basket until she found the shiniest one. Then she took a bite. What did Pam bite? Remember, like we did yesterday, Sal took a bite of the big apple because that's the words that we use to describe it. We described big apple. Well, what did Pam take a bite of? Pam took a bite of a shiny apple. We want to make sure that we're using those descriptive words. So she took a bite. Pam bit the shiny apple. That's what we want to write because we're just using more descriptive words to help our sentences along. So let's go write our sentence for the day.
We just read that Pam's stomach was growling and that she actually wanted her own apple too. So what kind of apple did she bite into? She bit the shiny apple. So that's what we're going to write. We're going to write that Pam bit the shiny apple. So let's write that down. We have to make sure we start with capitalization. Pam bit the shiny apple. And we must make sure that we always have punctuation at the end. Okay, so who do we cut in half? Or because we're going to take our sentence and we're going to cut it between our subject and our predicate. So what are we going to cut it? Where are we going to cut it? Right, between Sam and Bit. Okay, remember, you need your blue, green, and red. We're going to take our red and we're going to underline our subject. So who is our subject? Pam. Pam is our subject. So we're going to underline Pam. Okay. She's our subject. Our predicate is what they did. What did Pam do? She bit the shiny apple. So I'm going to underline bit the shiny apple because that's what she did. I'm now going to take my blue and I'm going to make sure that I have a capital letter at the beginning and a period at the end. So my capital letter at the beginning is Pam, and the P gets capitalized not only for it being the beginning of a sentence, but it's also a proper noun of a name, okay? And then I need to make sure that I have my punctuation at the end, so I color it blue. So Pam bit the shiny apple. You're going to copy that down, underline it with your colors and trace over it with your capital and punctuation, and then take a picture and submit it into Schoology.